Hey there, it's Miriam, your English coach from Inspire Academy Online. Today we're going to be learning about prepositions, when to use them, and the overall objective is for me to get you to understand them and to try to practice them on your own, while you're watching this video. An exercise is going to pop up, and I would like you to, if you can, take the time to do the exercise, so that way you put what you learn into practice almost right away. Okay, so let's start. So we have different prepositions that we use, and it's mainly just to connect. And what prepositions are used for are to prompt or specify a certain detail. So basically, prepositions are used to help us give specifics or specific detail and or information. So let's start with the first preposition, which is at, which is used for time and also used for a specific place. Now for the time, it's quite easy, right? I'll be there at 5 p.m., right? So, okay, the question could be what time, if somebody asked me, what time will you be here? Or what time are you coming? Okay, I'll be there at 5 p.m., okay? Or I'm coming at 5 p.m. Now, there are also some, other words we could use in that example, like we could say around, which is another preposition, which I put under others. So I'll be there around 5 p.m. But that's around, right? It's not exact, it's not specific. So if you're not too sure if you'll be there on time, you say that I'll be there around 5, right? It's more light. But if you're giving a specific time, you would say I'll be there at 5 p.m. or at 6:30 p.m. or really early in the morning if you want, 6:30 a.m. or whatever. Then for a specific place, so for example, if somebody asked me, if somebody gives me a call now and says, Miriam, where are you? I'm at work. Work is a specific place. At is used for a specific place. At school, at the house, at the company, at the library. So where you are at a certain time, usually now, or even in the past, you could say like, oh, where were you yesterday? If you ask a friend, for example, where were you yesterday? I was at the movies, or I was at the film festival, or I was at the grocery store. Specific places, right? A specific place in terms of like a structure. For the be, it's quite special. It's not math in English. There are always exceptions. So you could also say, like, for example, I'm on the beach right now, reading a book. That can also work. Beach could also go with, on could also be used for the beach. Because for other landscapes, like the mountains, where are you right now? I'm skiing in the mountains. I wouldn't say I'm skiing at the mountains. I'm skiing in the mountains. Or I'm skiing on a mountain, skiing on a mountain, because I'm literally on a mountain, right? So in or on, in that case. Where if I'm in the forest, I would say I'm in the forest, not at the forest. So at is mainly used to describe a specific structural place. I'm at the restaurant, at the neighbor's house, etc. I'm at university right now, okay, specific place. So now we're going to move on to on. So on is used literally speaking, like for example, the whiteboard is fixed on the wall, right? So again, I'm going to ask you questions at the end of the video so that you can really understand and use you can use the prepositions. So then you have full dates. So for example, I was born on the 22nd of January 1985. So it's a full-on date. and that's when we use on. We use on right before that specific detail. Days of the week. For example, I was born on a Friday, right? I don't really know what day I was born on, but just as an example. So it could also be used to, for example, we usually have dinner with the family on Christmas Day or on Hanukkah or Ramadan, all right? So to describe a certain holiday or not to describe it, before mentioning a holiday, we would put on, right? Celebration, etc. So let's move on to in. In. Again, literally speaking, I am standing in the classroom right now, right? I'm in the classroom right now. I'm inside the academy. I'm in my own company right now. So there is a water bottle on the table, and inside the water bottle is water. There's coffee in the coffee cup, for example. Right, so literally speaking. Country, so for example, I was born in the United States, but I grew up in Canada, or I lived in Canada. So whether you're using in for a country, a province, a city, a region, we use in before. It's usually used where you are residing, where you are staying, okay, or living.